Good morning. Mackenzie Johnston with Tri-State Livestock News, bringing you your Tuesday morning headlines concerning fair cattle markets. Sponsored by Sandhills State Bank, the most committed brand in banking, and Sandhills Beef Company, American producers feeding Americans, because we all know monopolies won't get us anywhere. To learn a little bit more about Sandhills Beef Company and all they have to offer, head on over to their website, sandhillsbeefco.com. According to DTN Progressive Farmer, on Sunday, Congress reached a deal to pass a $900 billion spending bill that will include $5 billion for crop producers, $3 billion for livestock and poultry producers, and $225 million for specialty crop growers who lost their crops back in 2019. Additionally, the bill will compensate livestock and poultry producers who were forced to euthanize animals due to the pandemic. The bill will provide $28 million in block grants to states to help farmer and rancher stress management due to the virus. American families will receive $600 per person from this bill. To qualify for these checks, married couples must make less than $150,000. Small meat and poultry processors will also receive assistance, as $60 million in grants will be available to make improvements to help processors meet federal food safety inspection standards. The aid package will include $75 million to help underserved farmers and ranchers through the Farming Opportunities Training Outreach Program. It will also provide support for minority, veteran, tribal, and beginning farmers to access disaster programs. President-elect Joe Biden said that he is happy to see Congress working together on this aid package, but everybody should know that once he takes office, there will be even more help on the way. According to NCBA, the organization secured vital wins for cattle producers in the latest government funding and COVID-19 relief packages that I was just speaking about. NCBA Vice President of Government Affairs, Ethan Lane, stated that this package encompasses many of NCBA's year-long policy priorities and their efforts to respond to multiple market shocks that producers have dealt with over the last year. Lane also said that the additional cattle assistance through CFAP, Agricultural Quarantine Inspection Services, and the extension of LMR through September 30th of 2021 has provided ranchers and farmers with a tremendous amount of continuity and certainty going forward. Bovine Veterinarian has reported that a 2-year beef cattle trial in Alberta, Canada, has proven that a novel feed ingredient can be included in commercial feedlot diets to reduce methane emissions by up to 80%. The ingredient, scientifically called 3-NOP, was produced by Royal DSM, a global science-based company active in health, nutrition, and sustainable living. This trial is the largest and longest trial for methane reduction in beef to date, with 15,000 head of cattle on the trial. Just with this trial, greenhouse gas emissions have been reduced by 1,473 metric tons, which is comparable to taking 500 cars off the highway for 1 year. According to Royal DSM, when the ingredient is fed, enteric methane formation in ruminants decreases by over 30% on average. Additionally, this ingredient does not have any negative impacts on animal health, performance, or carcass traits. Research has proven that the ingredient has real, permanent, and quantifiable reductions of methane emissions, not only across Alberta's beef and dairy industries, but also in feedlots around the world. WNAX out of Yankton, South Dakota, has reported that during Nebraska Cattlemen's recent virtual convention, the organization decided that heading into 2021, they will be focusing on reducing property taxes here in the state of Nebraska and modernizing the state brand rule. According to the organization's new president, Bill Ray, Nebraska Cattlemen has members working on NCBA's working task force analyzing the current cattle market situation. These members are working on price discovery, and they are just about finished up with their work, stated Ray. He went on to say that NC would like any measure regarding price discovery to be voluntary instead of government mandated. Bill Ray believes that beef marketing will be tough for the first 60 to 90 days in the new year. But NC filed their letters with the DOJ a year ago, and they continue to look at stuff and hope that the markets are fair for everybody. National Beef Wire reported yesterday that choice box beef ended the day at $210.92. That was up $2.29. And select box beef ended the day at $197.26, and that was up $2.99. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope everyone's week is off to a great start. I hope you all are enjoying this gorgeous weather that we're having. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.